Everybody, it's Mr. D at In the Middle with Mr. D1 at blogspot.com with some teaching tips for Lesson 22, Day 4, sight singing example, specifically for the sight singing example in the lesson today. We need to start teaching recovery strategies for the students. We've been doing that along the way, but now I want you to take a look at that example, and after they've sung it through, for example, for a minute or so, they've had a chance to kind of work on it. I want you to compare measure 1 and measure 5, and you're going to make the obvious, you're going to bring it to light for them, what's obvious about that. And when you look at it, you'll see. But you need to, that's why I project it again in front of the room so I can point. It's very quick and easy to make sure everybody's eyes are getting there. And then I would also, I have my students do the shush sounds out loud even when they sight sing. These beginners need to do it. It helps them keep the beat steadily going. And in measure 4, there are some, there's a rest in there, and I want you to make sure that they double it properly and that they listen for it when they are singing the example together. Because what I tell them is if they've totally failed, maybe in measure 3, then by measure 4, they can recover if they've lost their way. Sometimes they'll lose the beat, and they'll forget where they are, and they panic. So after those shushes, they can find the do again in measure 5. So those are a couple things that I like to point out to help them recover, and I specifically mentioned to the students, these are recovery strategies, and that helps them significantly when they're under, duress and they have to figure something out. It also makes them really focused and helps them work hard to get it right. I think those are the main points. Yes. Oh, one other thing I do. Yes, there are 10 or 11 does in this example. So I'm constantly pointing towards a do as a recovery strategy. If you lose a pitch, to get back to that do. So there are a lot, and I asked them actually in this example to count the number of does there are so that they can see the number of opportunities they have to recover. And that also helps drive home the point in this example about how their, what do is when there's no key signature, middle C. It really pulls that home. That's why I made so many does in this example, middle C does. So those are some helpful hints for this specific example. We're going to need more and more recovery strategies in case they fail in the middle of an example. And it encourages them not to give up, to work and to fight until the end to beat the page. All right, have a great day.